Welcome to the story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and support me. In the far reaches of the galaxy, on the planet Xylox, the air shimmered with the hum of advanced technology. The High Council of Xylox, a race of beings with intelligence far surpassing any known civilization, had convened an urgent meeting. The topic was a small, unassuming planet in the Milky Way, Earth. The Galactic Directive, a sacred code of non-interference, was clear: observe, but do not interfere. However, reports of Earth's rapid advancements in technology and culture had caused concern among the Council members. The balance of the galaxy could be at risk if this young civilization's evolution spiraled out of control. Commander Zarnox, leader of a specialized space patrol team, stood at attention as the High Council bestowed upon him and his team the mission to monitor Earth. With a salute and a flash of his radiant eyes, Zarnox accepted the mission. His team, consisting of technician Vorka, linguist Grox, biologist Nerza, and strategist Eldrax, were briefed on their objectives. They were to observe Earth's civilization, gather data, and assess whether humans posed any threat to the galactic order. The team boarded their sleek, silver ship, its surface a perfect mirror of the stars around it. The vessel hummed with energy as it lifted off, slicing through space at a speed incomprehensible to human minds. Within moments, they reached Earth's orbit. The blue and green orb hung before them, spinning lazily in the vastness of space. "Prepare for landing," Zarnox ordered, his voice steady. The ship, cloaked in invisibility, descended through the atmosphere and touched down gently in a secluded area of the American Midwest. The land was flat, dotted with farms and small towns. It was the perfect spot to begin their observations. The team disembarked, their sleek forms hidden by advanced cloaking technology that rendered them invisible to human eyes. They spread out, each member tasked with gathering data on different aspects of human life. Zarnox led the way, his mind focused on the mission. But as they moved through the Earth's landscapes, they began to encounter the peculiarities of human culture, peculiarities that baffled their advanced minds. Their first encounter with humans came unexpectedly. A group of teenagers had gathered by a large, iconic sculpture, a popular spot for photographs. The aliens watched from the shadows, curious about the humans' behavior. The teenagers were taking selfies, each one posing with exaggerated expressions and holding their phones at various angles. Commander Zarnox observed with growing interest. "This must be some form of ritual," he mused. "They seem to be engaging in a complex ceremony, perhaps to communicate with their deities." "Fascinating," Vorka added. "Look at how they manipulate that small device. It must be an important artifact." Determined to understand, the aliens attempted to mimic the humans. Zarnox took out his own device, a multipurpose tool that could scan, analyze, and communicate across vast distances. He held it up, trying to replicate the selfie pose. However, his attempts were less than successful. The device's advanced sensors misinterpreted the Earth's atmosphere, causing the tool to emit a blinding flash of light. The teenagers, startled by the sudden flare, looked around in confusion, but the cloaking technology kept the aliens hidden. Unfazed by the mishap, the aliens continued their observations, moving on to other locations. The humans' behavior, while perplexing, was endlessly intriguing to them. Vorka, tasked with understanding human commerce, ventured into a bustling shopping mall. She observed the flow of people entering and exiting stores, carrying bags filled with goods. The mall, with its bright lights, colorful displays, and the constant hum of activity, was unlike anything on Xylox. Vorka's advanced mind processed the scene, drawing the conclusion that this was a central hub where humans exchanged goods to maintain social bonds. Eager to participate and blend in, Vorka approached a store, her cloaked form slipping past the automatic doors. Inside, she was met with racks of clothing, shelves of gadgets, and an array of items that made little sense to her. She selected an assortment of items, assuming they held some social significance. When she approached the counter to purchase them, the cashier, oblivious to her presence due to the cloaking, continued to look bored, occasionally glancing at the clock. Confused, Vorka attempted to use her advanced currency, a small, glowing crystal that held immense value on Xylox. She placed it on the counter, expecting the human to acknowledge the transaction. But the cashier, still unaware of her presence, simply yawned and called for the next customer. Vorka, flustered, abandoned her efforts, leaving the store with her items still in hand, certain she had misinterpreted the process. Meanwhile, Grox, the team's linguist, was drawn to a nearby concert venue. The loud music and the vibrant crowd intrigued him. He believed this must be a significant form of communication among humans. As he slipped inside, the energy of the crowd washed over him. People were shouting, dancing, and singing along with the band on stage. Grox's linguistic sensors struggled to decipher the cacophony, but he remained undeterred. This must be a form of mass communication, Grox thought, noting the rhythmic chanting of the crowd. They are transmitting messages to each other, possibly to convey important cultural information. In an attempt to engage, Grox activated his own communication device, broadcasting a series of Xyloxian phrases that were intended to foster interspecies understanding. The result, however, was not what he expected. His broadcast interfered with the sound system, causing the music to distort into an eerie, otherworldly sound. The crowd, hearing the sudden change, began to panic. People rushed toward the exits, leaving Grox bewildered and unsure of what had gone wrong. On the other side of town, Nerza, the team's biologist, found herself in a peaceful park. She watched as humans walked their dogs, jogged along paths, and enjoyed the outdoors. Nerza was particularly interested in the relationship between humans and their pets. On Xylox, animal companions were rare, and the idea of humans coexisting so closely with another species was intriguing. She observed a dog-walking event where dozens of humans led their pets around a circuit. Nerza, eager to understand this symbiotic relationship, attempted to interact with the dogs using Xyloxian techniques. She produced a small device that emitted calming frequencies, intended to soothe animals and enhance communication. However, the Earth dogs reacted differently. Instead of becoming calm, they became overly excited, barking and pulling on their leashes with renewed vigor. The park descended into chaos as the dogs, influenced by Nerza's device, began to run in all directions, dragging their owners behind them. Nerza, realizing her mistake, quickly deactivated the device, but the damage was done. The humans struggled to regain control of their pets, shouting and tripping over each other in the confusion. As the patrol team reconvened later that day, it became clear that their attempts to understand Earth culture had not gone as planned. They shared their experiences, each more perplexing than the last. Vorka's misadventure in commerce, Grox's linguistic debacle at the concert, and Nerza's chaotic encounter in the park all pointed to the same conclusion: Earth culture was far more complex and illogical than they had anticipated. Despite their failures, the aliens were determined to continue their mission. They turned their attention to a new discovery: social media. The team stumbled upon the phenomenon of social media through their interactions with humans. They accessed various platforms, interpreting them as crucial tools for human communication. The aliens assumed that by participating, they could blend in more effectively and gain deeper insights into human behavior. Using their advanced technology, the aliens began posting on social media platforms, sharing their observations. However, their posts were filled with strange and cryptic messages, owing to their misunderstanding of human language and customs. Their attempts to mimic human behavior came off as bizarre, leading to a flurry of confusion and speculation among the online community. Unaware of the uproar they were causing, the aliens continued to document their findings. They posted pictures of their failed attempts to take selfies, Grox's concert mishap, and Nerza's dog-walking debacle, all the while thinking they were contributing valuable insights to human culture. The posts quickly went viral, sparking a wave of conspiracy theories. People began to speculate about the existence of extraterrestrial beings among them, and the hashtag alien invasion started trending worldwide. The situation escalated when a tech-savvy teenager named Alex, known online as a hacker with a knack for uncovering the truth, stumbled upon the alien posts. Intrigued by the unusual content, Alex dug deeper, analyzing the data trails left by the aliens. Using his skills, he traced the source back to a remote location in the Midwest, exactly where the aliens had landed. Determined to uncover the truth, Alex set out to find the aliens. Equipped with his laptop, a drone, and a healthy dose of curiosity, he ventured into the countryside. After hours of searching, he finally detected the faint energy signature of the cloaked alien ship. As he approached, his heart raced with excitement and fear. He knew he was on the verge of a discovery that could change the world. Upon reaching the ship, Alex cautiously made contact. He sent a series of digital signals, hoping to communicate with whatever was inside. To his astonishment, the aliens responded. The cloaking device deactivated, revealing the sleek, silver ship, its surface reflecting the setting sun. The ship's hatch opened, and the 5 members of the Space Patrol emerged, their forms still cloaked but now visible to Alex through the advanced technology he had hacked into. Alex and the aliens stood facing each other, the air thick with tension. The aliens, though technologically superior, were as nervous as Alex. They had never intended to be discovered, and now they were confronted with the very beings they had been sent to monitor. "Who are you?" Alex finally asked, his voice trembling slightly. Commander Zarnox stepped forward, his voice calm and measured. "We are the Xyloxians, sent to observe your civilization. We mean you no harm." Alex listened, his mind racing as he processed the information. "But why have you been posting those strange things online? Do you even know what you're doing?" The aliens exchanged puzzled glances. "We believed social media was a key form of communication among your people," Grox explained. "We were trying to blend in, to understand your culture." Alex couldn't help but laugh. "You've caused a massive stir online. People think there's an alien invasion happening." Zarnox tilted his head. "That was not our intention. We only sought to understand your behaviors and customs, but it seems we have misunderstood many things." Realizing the aliens were genuinely confused, Alex decided to help. Over the next few hours, he explained the nuances of human culture, from the frivolity of selfies to the chaos of concerts and the quirks of social media. The aliens listened intently, absorbing the information with fascination. As the night wore on, the aliens began to see Earth in a new light. They had come to monitor a potentially dangerous civilization, but what they found was a species driven by emotion, creativity, and an often illogical sense of community. It was a culture that was messy, unpredictable, and deeply human. "We were wrong," Zarnox admitted as they prepared to leave. "Your world is not a threat, but rather a unique and vibrant place. We will report back to our council that Earth should be observed with an open mind, not as a danger, but as a potential ally." Before departing, Zarnox handed Alex a small device, a token of their newfound friendship. This is a Xyloxian communicator. Use it if you ever need to contact us. We may return one day, better prepared to understand your world. Alex nodded, accepting the gift with a smile. I'll keep it safe. And if you do come back, maybe we can teach each other a few things. The aliens boarded their ship, and with a hum of energy, the vessel lifted off into the sky. Alex watched as it disappeared into the stars, leaving him alone in the quiet night. As he stared up at the heavens, he felt a sense of awe at the strange and wonderful encounter he had just experienced. Back on the ship, the aliens reflected on their mission. They had set out to assess Earth as a potential threat but had instead found a planet filled with life, laughter, and endless surprises. As they traveled back to Xylox, they couldn't help but feel a newfound respect for the quirky, unpredictable, and endearing nature of humanity.